Hello, the greatest Agatha Mind family. How are you all doing? Thank you so dearly for always supporting us. I really appreciate. If today the first time you are coming across this wonderful, great family, or you are seeing my face for the first time, I still remain your one and only Agatha Progress, and I bring it to you back to back. Remember, we react to all videos, and your opinion is highly needed. So let's dive into what is happening today, and I will be right back.
Why I'm doing this exposition now is that we need to bring that word, we need to bring the name back. So if you call yourself a media warrior of IPOB, if you call yourself a media warrior of Biafra, if you call yourself a media person, let us use this month of December, to bring back Fulani militant into the media. We want to bring back the original name, which is the Fulani militant. They are recognized by the World Terrorism Index. They call them Fulani militant. So these are the people that will need to be designated as terrorists and the Fulani herdsmen. The herdsmen, they won that war. You see, now what they are feeding you now, they are feeding you ESN. They are feeding you IPOB. They are feeding you Mazenam Dikana. They are feeding you with Biafra agitators, and you are falling for it. Every day, ESN. So as they are giving us ESN, let us be giving them the militant Fulani terrorists they are. Mayete Allah. Mayete Allah have disappeared. Thank you very much. Even the Mayete Allah, they have all disappeared. You can't hear it anymore. So ask yourself, are the Fulani winning the war? As a matter of fact, they almost won this war. So let us come back and bring them back to media. Let us bring the name back to media, because these are the terrorists that are terrorizing our people. But today, they gave you ESN and you are talking about it. And it is all over the world. They gave you IPOB. You are talking about it. And it is all over the world. They gave you Mazenam Dikano. And you are talking about it. While their own are diminishing. While the name are disappearing on the internet. Fulani militant, nobody hear about them anymore. Mayete Allah, nobody hear about. It is not about in the name of Jesus. Jesus already gave you somebody to wake your brain up, my sister. Kingdom life for all. Jesus cannot come down and do this. Jesus have empowered people. That is why I said, pray. You people are praying wrong prayer in Africa. Pray to identify when God have answered your prayer. To know that all this prayer you have been praying for years, know when God answer you. So let us go. This article you are looking at now was in November 2015. We are going to zoom it. I don't have much time, just 1 hour we are done. I want to make this very snappy for people to watch. I have time to watch it very well. When you look at this is Wednesday, November 2015. November 2015. Look at this. Global Terrorism Index, Nigeria Fulani militant named as 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world. So where are they today? Where are the Fulani militants today? That were once named the 4th deadliest terrorist group in the world. They succeeded in removing Fulani. They succeeded in removing militant that actually were recognized by the Global Terrorism Index. While you are busy running your mouth on social media, while you are busy chasing other things, Fulani were busy winning this war on media. That is this. What I'm doing now is what is going to shock you if you have heart. Because today, the only thing you talk about is ESN. The only thing you talk about is the people that cut off human hair. The only thing you talk about is the people that, and this bandit you are hearing every day, they are the same people. They only change. They only succeeded in removing Fulani. So when are you going to change your own? When are you going to change the narrative? Do you know how many years it takes Fulani to change this narrative? I am telling you, it is only us that will bring the narrative back, because that is the original narrative. 2015 November, Fulani militant. They are now called something else. When this government came in, the Buhari government, one of the job they did is to remove Fulani from the militant. In fact, they remove militant, they remove Fulani, they change it, they become bandit. Right before your front, right before your own very eyes, these people succeeded in changing this thing and nobody is talking. Now let us read. Only Boko Haram, ISIS, and Al-Shabaab were deemed deadlier than the little-known militant group from West Africa called Fulani. I want you people to understand how far the government have gone in this war. The fourth deadliest terrorist group has been named as Fulani militant group operating in Nigeria and a part of other Central African Republic. Where are they today? There. They are the people you see. They are the people that are calling all manner of names. Fulani. So, if you want to make impact in the struggle for Biafra, let us use this December to bring them back to the limelight, to bring the name Fulani militant back. Because the people they say they are calling terrorist bandit today, they are only avoiding calling Fulani terrorist. And they have succeeded in removing their name for years now. You don't hear it again. It is not bandit. What is bandit? We are going to define bandit. I am going to show you the meaning of bandit today. Bandit is just a name of a crime. It's like an armed robber. Bandit is armed robber. Somebody who use gun to steal your belonging and sell it to get money. That is just a simple definition of bandit. Bandit is not a terrorist who have a different ideology. So what the terrorists do, what the Fulani militants do, is to engage in banditry to make money to fund their terrorism. So why would the Fulani trying as much as possible? They think that everybody brain, they have catch everybody brain. Why would the Fulanis try as much as possible to exonerate Fulani as a name? They call it bandit. They prescribe bandit. They say they designate bandit as terrorist. That is just unbelievable. Very absurd. Because what they have just done is that armed robber, in other words, is a terrorist. So if you engage in armed robbery, you are a terrorist. That is when Al-Majri is in charge of the justice system. That is what you get. Otherwise, they ought to have known what is the meaning of bandit or the meaning of banditry. Banditry is the same thing with armed robber. Armed robber, professional journalism. They are making living. They are getting salary. They are being paid. They are collecting money. They are granting interview to the president and all that. The money is nothing. I want us to go back and bring Fulani militant to the limelight. We can do it. We can do it. Just few weeks of media war. Let us call the subconsciousness of the journalists in Nigeria, those who are still good. Because this bandit you see today, they are the ones called Fulani militant. They changed the name through the back door. Nobody challenged them. So let us go back and bring the name Fulani militant terrorist. That is what they are. The bandit are just, when you see bandit, bandit is a crime, is a name of a crime. The crime they are committing is banditry. So banditry is not any group name. Okay? Bandit is not a group name. But Fulani militant is a group name. But bandit is not a group name. Bandit is the crime of banditry. But Fulani militant is the name of the group. I don't know whether I'm making sense. Okay? There is difference between the name of a crime and the name of a group. Okay? So banditry is the name of a crime, while Fulani militant is the name of a group. And the militant can engage in banditry, militant can engage in kidnapping, militant can engage in terrorism, militant can engage in anything. But banditry can never be terrorism. It is a name of, it is English name. Oyibo people give it a name. Oyibo people say stealing and collecting something that does not belong to you to sell to get money, you are regarded as bandit. Now let us go and check the meaning of bandit. Before we go to check the meaning of bandit, before we go to check the meaning of bandit, I want to bring to you, I want to show you how they have used our own governors to actually for their own advantage, to make sure that the governors are talking about IPOB, the governors are talking about ESN, the governors no longer talk about militant Fulani, the governors are not talking about all the Fulani that kill people in Ebonyi state. They are terrorists. They are not talking about them. Governors are now giving press statement about ESN. They are not giving press statement about people that cut off their head. They are now giving press statement in a different thing. And Fulani are controlling them what they do. That should stop. Let us go there. On the 30th of November 2021, the South East Governors Forum, they released a press statement, and the press statement read, I want you to look at the press statement. I want you to look at the press statement. The press statement read, Southeast governors and leaders held an emergency virtual meeting on 30th November 2021 on number of issues. The meeting resolved as follows. We condemn in strong terms the video clip and write-up we saw in some social media in social media and print media, where two policemen were said to have been killed and their head cut off by youth who styled themselves as members of Ipob and ESN. We have resolved among ourselves to work with security agencies to determine the authenticity of this video. Now tell me, why would you have the Nigeria drug law enforcement agency, and it is Biafrans that are trying to enforce the war on drugs? I want you to think about it. Why do you have the NDLEA and in Biafra land, and it is youth, Biafra youth, taking it upon themselves to fight the war on drugs? You know why? Because they opened the door to destroy our youth. It's on purpose. What we are now is jihad. It's war. If you don't know that, you know it. It's war. You don't see. Have you seen where NDLEA go and raid any place in Biafra land? I want to show me the video. No, show me the video now. Have you seen? Show me the video where the NDLEA go. I know that after, as I'm making the video now, they will stage one. They will stage one, you know, and they will post the video. So go and watch it. They are going to stage raid. NDLEA after today, they will stage to raid one place. Go and watch it. But have you ever seen in all this video that is flying everywhere, Biafra people take it upon themselves to fight drug? But in Nigeria, you have the NDLEA. That is to tell you it is on purpose. They have given order from Fulani, allow them to die, and open the door for the drug to enter. And that is why I ask you today, are you being used by Fulani without knowing it to destroy our people, to destroy our youth? Are you being used by Fulani for them, helping them to remove Fulani in the World Terrorism Index? Have you helped them? Have your activities, your actions, your dealings, everything you are doing, is it helping Fulani? Check yourself. Check yourself. If what you are doing is helping Fulani, retract. Now I want you to watch. You are going to hear that somebody in South Africa is the one running one of them is running this Mporumiri business. He is in South Africa running the drug business. He runs drug business in South Africa. He is running the drug business in Biafra land. And that person must be identified. We need to deal with him. This is not the issue. We are taking this thing into our own hand because the government is not there. The law enforcement agency is not there. The drug law enforcement agency is not there. They want to destroy our land, and we must rise up. You have to be up and doing and be part of the people, men that save your land in time like this. Everybody have a role to play. I want you to watch this girl.
Keta ina unu jere ahịa ebe ahụ. Ị chọrọ iweta ka ego iji aga eweta ebe ahụ. Ịkpọ ya na phone ọsọ gị bịa ebe ahụ. Okay. And this na-afa gị n'iwe onye ori. Local government. Onye na ndụ. Iwe nọ n'ọgbụ ya ihe na-ele. Nne na-aṅa ntị. Ka oge ya hapụ ọgwụ because anyị achọghịzi gị n'ọgwụ.
See how problem with that.
Brother, I didn't check when I do. It's not my handwork. Obro handwork. Obro handwork. No, me money we be yes me later. Nju we me go ni. O ti o di nju we so ya abro na se ni ma ka ni wo tu ni mo.
Nke ba wa na.
Yes.
Ke ndị na ke go ya. Mana sente ebe ahụ na sente ebe ahụ ka a na-abịa egwe. Ha gụkwere ha na-anọ na shọpụ ahụ esi. Ka ebe a na-anọ esi. Onye gụrụ pụọ. Okay. Anyị sị na ya hapụrụ anyị obodo anyị wụ ọgwụ. Na anyị sị na ya hapụrụ anyị obodo anyị Yeah?
Any dog na every so any dog no ka jela ka mele ya.
Ka ebe ego ndị na-etere maka anyị chọrọ iweta ego moto iji ana.
atụ oge
Any kene ne wa ai je send ni me tupa.
Tupac nọ Turkey ka isendere ego ka ebe isi send ego.
Oh, or talking the Korean one. Okay. They say the person they talk. This one is not the one that is in South Africa. They say the person they talking. Talking. The person is in Turkey, running drug business, killing our young men, destroying the future of our land. Because the Fulani opened the door for them to run this drug business. The person is in Turkey. And you know the amount they are sending? They are remitting 30,000. 30,000 naira. I want you people to watch. The person is in Turkey, running drug business in our land, destroying the future of our children.
Ego moto iji ana.
atụ oge
Any kene ne wa ai je send ni me tupa.
Tupac nọ Turkey ka isendere ego ka ebe isi send ego ka ebe ị na-esend ego ka onye ị na-enye ego anyị ilecha ka ego isi esendịrị ego
I'm send it to account ya.
ka dị akaụntụ nọmba
Where my phone?
ka eji fon nye m fon ya.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that? So this is what Fulani are using some of our people to do. So search yourself. Because this thing you see happening now, you are helping the Fulanis without even knowing it.
Akpa afịa wee ego one ka ọ ya wọt na ofu akpa.
My business am
Isendele achọrọ m ịfụ the account number pịa ka izikọm the account number.
emechi ya kọtụ ka ejebe ebe dila nọ dila onye na-ya supply ya.
If it doesn't bother you that in all these things going on, you cannot see drug law enforcement agency anywhere taking anybody. If that doesn't bother you, my brother, you are not a human being. If it does not bother you that drug is like this everywhere in Igbo land, everywhere in Riverine land, everywhere in Biafra land, drug is scattered everywhere. They are selling drug. If that does not bother you, and you don't see any law enforcement agency anywhere, if that does not bother you, my people, then you are not right. But let me tell you, that is what Fulani have come to do. They have instructed the drug law enforcement agencies to open door for people to bring in. In fact, some of them may even be encouraging the dealers to come and bring money and and bring your drugs. You can imagine somebody is in Turkey running drug in our land, and they send nearly 30,000. 30,000 30,000 of ego. Over business on him. If you touch him, he will tell you, he will be in Turkey, tell you, I have business in Nigeria. Business drug, destroying our children and our young men and women. And you can't see any law enforcement agency. is a very big problem. It's a very big problem.
Account number.
Look, you can imagine the size of the bag. You can imagine the size of the bag. The size of the bag of drug.
Kegone is in the last 30,000.
We can make this
asị gị ka ego one dị gị n'aka na maka na ị na-ahapụ ọbụ na mgbede abanye a. Ka ego one dị gị n'aka na ka ego one dị gị n'aka kịta na ị na-ahapụ ọbụ n'abalị a. Ka ebe ego ndị na-ete dị na ka ụbọchị ise dere ego ka ụbọchị ọrụ ka ego ne.
You can imagine one of the task force is 100 naira. That one is buying too. You see? Oh my God. The person that come to arrest the girl is also a customer. He's a customer. We are going to win this war on this drug. Fulani cannot win. This is a Fulani handwork. Fulani handwork. Everybody, they inject it, they push this drug into our land. No law enforcement agency. Nigeria have drug law enforcement agency. Okay? Nigeria have so many drug law enforcement. They have it everywhere. Their office is there in that state where this thing is happening. You can't see them. The task force is carried. You know, this is not funny. But it is like in those days. In those days when, you know, oh my God. Do you know when Biafra land was when Biafra land was you know, like the Garden of Eden. In those days, when they capture a thief, your parent will advise you never to go close to anywhere they capture a thief. Because if the thief want to die, if they want to kill that thief, the thief can look around and point you. Look, this is my partner, my brother. That's how you are gone. So in those days, you don't go to, you must be, you know, when you must get mind before you go to where they catch a thief. Because if the person can turn around and point you, you become you become victim, honestly. And if care is not taken, they're gonna lynch you there. This is exactly what happened here now. So it can be true that the person is buying from her. Can be true. It can also be a lie. But if it is a lie, that person will not just keep quiet. But when you watch the person keep quiet, the person did not debunk it. So which means she is not lying. And she even went further to say, you are even owing me 100 naira. So she's not just making it up. But that is how bad the things are. That is how you see some people they want to, that is the example of Jesus Christ. What did Jesus say? When they want to kill, they want to kill they want to stone the woman. Jesus asked them, if you know you have not committed sin, if you know you have not, first of all, cast that stone. And all of them drop it because all of them have committed sin. But the point here is that the drug is something that Fulani are deliberately allowing into our land, and they have instructed their drug law enforcement agency not to interfere, to allow all of us to die. And we are not going to allow that. We are not going to allow that. So let us watch.
Ego ndị ilete na-adị.
A ga-akụba ka anyị kụba ya ozugbo.
Ọ dịgwo gaa gbachizie shọpụ a. Nne kpọchie shọpụ a. Gaa kpọchizie shọpụ a. Gaa kpọchie shọpụ a. Gaa kpọchie shọpụ a. Gaa kpọchie shọpụ a godi. Mma pịa gị ụtarị. Gaa kpọchie shọpụ a. Gaa kpọchie godi shọpụ. Gbachie the shop. All the windows.
You see? And somebody is somewhere in Turkey running this business and rented this shop, and the girl. Let us.
Movement. Maka ndị na-eri Igbo na ndị na-ere mkpụrụ mmiri nekwenye ka ọ dị na-eme o nekwenye ka ọ dị na-eme ndị na-ere mkpụrụ mmiri na ndị na-eri Igbo n'ọgwụ nekwenye ka ọ dị na-eme ole ka ọ ya adị ụnụ onye ọbụla ọgwụ maka nwetara na mkpụrụ mmiri proside ya apịacha aka ntị anụghị ibe na-enye ka ọ dị na-eme ekenyere mkpụrụ mmiri ọzọ ekenyere mkpụrụ mmiri ọzọ ekenyere mkpụrụ mmiri ọzọ ekenyere mkpụrụ mmiri ọzọ ekenyere Igbo ọzọ ọgwụ amaka movement
ọgwụ amaka ebe mkpụrụ mmiri
ọgwụ amaka movement ole kono kota golia ole ka kotalia ole ka kotalia ekayeri Igbo ọzọ ekayeri Igbo ekayeri Igbo ọgwụ amaka ya na-apịa gị ụtarị ọgwụ amaka na-apịa gị ụtarị ọgwụ yutu ọgbọgwụ Obinna ọgwụ Youth Association ọgwụ amaka the youth of Obu are now out to say no to all these crimes and atrocities in this town. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
So I must thank the youth and youth leaders in entire Biafra for taking this responsibility Because I remember, when this thing came, we made announcement. We made announcement to hunt everyone selling this mkpurumiri, and immediately Biafrans swing into action, and they are dealing with the people, dealing with them very well. And all these things are happening. You don't see, like I say, I will continue to say, as all these things are happening, you don't see any security agents there. You don't see any security personnel. You don't see any drug law enforcement agency there. And all of them want us to all die. They want our people, our youth to die of drugs. And it can never happen. We will overcome. We shall overcome. And we will continue to overcome. So check yourself today. Are you also selling drugs in Biafra land? If you are selling drugs in Biafra land, Fulani are using you to destroy our land. Are you also not paying attention to the fact that Fulani militant has been removed from the social media, have been removed from the media report, both locally and internationally? If you are not paying attention to that, you are going to pay attention from today. And let us begin to report. Let us begin to call them the name they are. And those people are the one they call the bandit. Bandit is not and will never be terrorist. I want to now define and show you the meaning of bandit before we close the program. Bandit. Without wasting any time, just very briefly to tell you what is bandit. Very simple definition of bandit. Bandit, a robber or at law belonging to a gang and typically operating in an isolated or lawless area. Of course, this is not complete. One moment. A robber. In fact, it just in a nutshell, it's just a robber, somebody who steals. There are this web minister and or whatever, web star also is different from But anyway, it's just a robber. I don't like searching things like this on on live broadcast because it doesn't sometimes. But anyway, the thing is that bandit is a robber. Armed robber is a bandit. People who steal something that doesn't belong to them, who steal properties to sell it to make profit, to make gain. These are they are called bandit. So bandit cannot be name of a group, but Nigeria, they are now calling bandit terrorist. so it doesn't make sense. Okay, it doesn't make sense because there is no a thief. A thief is a bandit. It doesn't make sense because there is no group called bandit. There is nothing like that. So bandit is a name of a particular crime, which is thief, which is stealing, which is robbery. It is all called bandit. So my people, we need to go into this media awareness to remind the Nigeria judiciary that if they are interested in designating the group that are committing the crime of bandit, terrorists, those group name, they are called Fulani militant. Fulani militant, banditry. Fulani militant are committing banditry, and they cannot prescribe and they cannot designate the name of the crime they are committing to fund their terrorists, why they allow them to continue to enjoy, and most of them are foreign Fulani militant. So let us begin this awareness and give them sleepless night until they begin to talk about it. And somebody, Chidozie Onyemelukwe, CIA used drugs to dose the Black Panther revolutionary fever in the 60s. Thank you very much. You know, that is why when we are making this exposition, we are encouraging people not just to just listen to us, they can also read something to know what we are talking about. It is very, very important. That is why, we continue to hammer on this thing, that the reason why the drugs are in our land today is because they are using it to fight us. And you can now imagine that the people are taking the law into their own hand and nobody cares because they actually allow these drugs to come into our land. Well, we are going to win the war. We are going to win the war. We are fighting all corner. This war is coming from all corner. We are going to fight it and we are going to win. Everybody must stay resolute. You must be resolute in this war. You must be resolute in this struggle. We shall triumph. We shall become successful. We shall win this war at the end of the day. Whatever you do it good. Check your conscience, check your mind, check yourself. Have your activity aided Fulani in succeeding in removing the Fulani bandit or Fulani militant from the news media? It is time we bring it back, and we can do it. We have the capacity, we have the manpower, we have the technical know-how, we have the brain. We can bring this thing back to the mainstream media and let them start to report it as it is. That the bandit is no group. It's not a name of a group. Rather, the people that are committing the crime of banditry, they are the Fulani militant. And they were mentioned in the World or Global Terrorism Index since 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, and it began to disappear because of the war. They are using money to fight Fulani, using Lai Mohammed and co. to remove Fulani from the scene, and they have succeeded. So, but today, we are going to bring them back to the limelight. Thank you very much. May God bless you. I don't want this thing to be more than 1.5 hours. It is already 1 hour, 31 minutes. And on this note, I say, may God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless Amazonia. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless ESN. May God bless Mazinam Dikano. May God bless Sunday Igboho. May God bless all of you watching. Share this particular broadcast. It's very, very important. Copy it and share. Share it to your senators. Let them understand that these Fulani people, they have succeeded in removing the perpetrators of these heinous crimes, in removing these terrorists from the World Information Global Terrorism Index and all the media report and all that. And today we are not hearing about Fulani militant again, but they are the same people. So let us call them the name that they are. That is their name, and we will continue to call them the way they are until we disintegrate Nigeria for good. May God bless you all. Have a very wonderful weekend from here. I love you.
Oh, that is a very good one from our beloved brother Simon. You are doing a great job. Honestly, we appreciate you for this. Thank you so dearly for the exposition. We really appreciate, and we are learning every day. All right, my wonderful family, that brings us to the end of this wonderful update. Do wait to like this video, share and subscribe if you haven't. I still remain your one and only Agatha Progress, bringing it to you live and direct. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please click on that red subscribe button that says subscribe and turn on the bell icon for more latest updates. See you when I see you. From me to you, I say bye.